however you want to put it, would help the endeavor, the overall quest. Someone saying something?
The sooner the better.
Well, again, I'm nothing if not patient. But if you would like to aid me, there is a correspondence I had gotten not terribly long ago that I believe due north of here. We may hold on a second. We may find one. Yeah, we might find one
Let me
such
check my notes.
ritual site. Underground, I believe. Are any of you familiar with this area? The immediate area?
Just look to Kasai.
Looks at the only native Nevros.
This is as far north as any of us have gotten, so...
Let me roll for Kasai. Let me roll. Da-da-da-da-da. She's not from around here either, but she might just have a general idea what the place is like.
Hey, would Arn know? Because...
Oh shit, yeah, Arn would...
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, fuck rolling. I'm gonna do it anyways, but... Alright, nice. Yeah, Arn had passed through this area a week ago, and then had to come back unconscious about a week ago, or less than a week ago, so... Arn, like, as you bring that up, Arn, he's, like, in the midst of eating second breakfast. You all turn to look at Kasai, and Kasai just turns and looks at Arn. What's up? Do you know of the place he is talking about? I wasn't paying attention. He hops off the edge of the platform.
I believe, if my memory serves, and if my wayfinding skills haven't diluted over the years, there is a river north of here, correct?
Yeah. Yes. He does gauging motions with his hands. It narrows and widens depending on how far west you go. It trails down from the Morgenquan Mountains. Given all the hilly terrain, it follows a down-sloping path. Why?
I believe.
Can I roll insight on that? Does that sound like he's reading it from a book?
Roll insight.
So anyways.
So let's talk about another one.
You don't know. I mean, he might be reading from a book mentally, because that's how a lot of rangers train. Like, they have ranger manuals, right? So, he might be reciting it from memory from a book that he read, but that doesn't mean he doesn't know it, but it just means that he has a particular way of learning.
Can I have to talk thoughts up?
Oh, yeah. No, he does know what he's talking about. He's trying to ping the places where he's reciting that to buy time. It is factual information, but he's trying to remember in his semi-concussed mind still where he and his buddy had crossed. Well, not him and his one buddy, him and his party, and then his one buddy after the rest of them died had to cross the river north. And there were a couple points where it happened. They usually had to travel a bit downstream to get a more safer crossing because no one trusted fucking swimming across or jumping across. But he knows what he's talking about to a relative degree. They never spent long there. They didn't even camp near there. They just, like Vin Diesel, Chronicles of Riddick, I'm just passing through. Family.
So that's where you're heading, Ulysses.
Indeed. By all accounts, the entrance to this ritual site is just a sloped river. But I know it to be much more. The stone there is enchanted. I believe it may open up if you, well, I don't know, dispel the magic or speak the magic word, knock thrisely, who knows? But I shall find out.
Arn gets a perturbed look on his face as you begin describing a magic stone, and he's just like, oh man, I really hope we didn't come across that by accident.
Well, it seemed to turn out more or less okay if you did.
Yep. Doesn't mean I like it, though. It says bad of my talents.
Understood. What of the rest of you, Malcolm? Are you all going?
I'm afraid I have to make haste to the Morgenquan Mountains. This was west, still from our previous encampment, and it is west we will continue. I'm afraid Ulysses will have to be investigating the site on his own. Unless
Not alone.
you...
The old host goes with me.
Of course. God, watch over you. So, him and the facets of deity will be going there. But when we come back through, we will check up.
Buding.
Yes.
Sajar gives you a look, and you know him well enough that whenever Ulysses mentions undeath, necromancers, there's a twitch in like Sajar's eyebrow. You could tell that the very notion of these things being out here rubs Sajar the wrong way. He really wants to do something about this.
What about the rest of you, Oriana? What are your thoughts? Silas? Brendan? Ullus?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can exclude these three
everyone
because we're
else.
busy getting high.
Looks over to everyone baked.
They don't count as people right now.
The group.
They count as
There's a cloud.
potatoes.
There's a cloud. They're practicing their smoke signals right now, alright? Leave them alone.
You're doing terribly. I have no particular qualms with it. Honestly,
I offer no argument.
yeah.
I wasn't
Friendly.
paying attention.
But the question is, do we want to handle that for that batch of undead first, or the other batch of undead for the missionary fellow?
What?
What batch is this?
He pulls out the map. Covers only the necessary, reveals only like the necessary parts to that point.
I'm not gonna get rid of the X's. It'll be too much of a pain.
You,
What
you
about
get the
this
point.
area?
Do we want to go to this one or this one, basically?
Or due north?
I wanna go.
Like up this direction, possibly.
I wanna
probably
go
be like,
home.
The due north side would probably be around here. I need to make
Oh,
these
that's even
smaller now
closer.
because... Well, yeah, it's just due north.
Was here. Where is it that you need to go?
That's what the red X is?
Yeah, that's one. This maroon X.
Should be about here. And he points to that red. Well, I mean, he doesn't point to an X. He points to, I assume, a river on this map.
Yeah, I don't have rivers on this website.
About this location.
Well, there is one river over here, but that's besides the point. Moving on.
Last time you saw the river, was it putrefied? Still water's coming down from the mountain would indicate it's potable.
As far as I saw it, it was fine. We were talking about the stuff that Liguratus had dropped to some of us. I think he was indicating more over here.
Then if no one's opposed, we could use this chance to restock on water. And it's on the way, it seems.
What's gonna be inside exactly? Do you know?
Depends
Oh, great.
if they perform their ritual or not.
Okay, what if they
Chance of
didn't?
That.
If they didn't, probably necromancers, maybe some undead guards.
And if they did?
Undead guards, less mages.
I like
So,
the straightforward answers. I appreciate it.
Are they attempting to bring a fell god into this world?
Well, it
Can't
seems like
say.
it, like that was on our way to wherever we decide to go. So, doing that, helping them, I guess. He's like hiding behind Silas.
This is the...
They like
Okay,
smile
so
at Brendan.
This is the general region which Liquidato Suya had indicated the corruption. You'll note that it's very big. It's not actually that big. It's just more you don't know where the fuck you don't have exact locations.
Somewhere in there.
It's
Yeah, it's like
miles,
Assassin's
but
Creed.
we have the cover area of like 50 square miles.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, Redain was just using like the idea of water as like a, oh, I guess we're going anyways.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
It's
He's a
just
clever
like,
leader.
hey, here's more incentive to go there. Meanwhile, we're all just like, sure, we'll go. We don't mind.
Sure, we'll go. I totally didn't pick up a spell that allows us to feed the entire party and water the entire party every day.
Shut up, nerd. We're getting water the proper way.
To be fair,
Yeah, you guys don't know each other's spell lists.
Nope. To be fair, Brenda doesn't know Brendan's spell list.
But there you go, Ed. So, then we have a new direction.
perhaps.
Yes.
Ulysses, what is it you want besides the undead? Do you seek the peace that Malcolm seeks?
Peace. So ideal, isn't it? But sounds so unachievable. Well, I suppose if it was on the table, I wouldn't say no to it.
It's not.
Sailing all the way up there, like a Cheshire cat, looking down all the plebs.
I like to think, just leaning like over one leg over the side, kick back.
Oh god, that's even more lax than I was thinking. I thought you were just gonna lean over and just like be like a perpendicular or like a right angle, just like leaned out the balcony. But that's even more lax than I was thinking.
And
Well-
Going like,
time to swing can't be stopped.
Why can't it?
Because that's not how change works.
So
Change happens, Thalen. When all of us mortals decide to want to do something, and there will always be people for and against it. Why deny the people for, huh?
I don't deny that. One day there will be a great peace. After there's a great discord.
Then let the discord happen.
well,
You
that
just
great piece
put
because
the
of
hands
these
over the
dudes.
heart. Oh, I'm so happy to hear it.
What's your guys' passive perception? That aren't the wandering wardens. Those of you that are.
Gonna be a 15.
I think mine is also 15, but it's not loading. Where is it?
Well, but
Just kidding,
always a
it's 18. It's an 18.
All right, because you got some different stuff now. Huh?
Yeah.
To
Joke's on
Silas,
you.
you could see the elf in the tower to the northwest, the one that came in with all of them. She's pretty shrouded amidst cloak and mask and stuff like that, but you could sort of see like a concerned look fly across her face to the parts of the face that you can't see of her, which is like her nose upward. So like her eyebrows and her facial expressions. But she doesn't say anything.
But I suppose to give a more immediate answer to your question, aye, I do want peace. It would make my wandering a lot easier.
Notes the roundabout way he took to get there. It's good to hear it then.
Man likes to wander, apparently.
Even in conversation. It would mean a favor to me if you accompanied Ulysses on his endeavor.
And we will have to take you up on that one.
Thank you. We're only known for a few days, but it's a noble cause. He nods at you, Ulysses.
Gives an appreciative nod back and says, as is yours, and exponentially harder, I'd wager.
You're leaving already?
You're muffled there.
You're leaving already? I loved watching the way you slept.
Thigwall leans forward. Dude, get the fuck out of here.
Attack nods furiously. It's
In case you just like so gets a bewildered look on his face. Where did you learn how to those words? Thigwall points at Thalen. What?
He learned how to curse.
Progress.
Every language has fuck. Or every language has that expletive.
Well, I do try to look very good when I'm sleeping. Good to know that it's been appreciated.
That is the most positive outlook of the creepiest sentence I've heard. Actually, maybe not the creepiest thing. But still.
Think our business on the matter is concluded. As much as I am fond of all of you and your endeavors, we all have things to do. And the day does not wait.
Does not.
Looks over at all the high party members, all the potheads, and he says, well, the day may not wait, but perhaps we should.
Amber just stands up and tries to swat away the cloud. We're good.
Is that your recommendation?
Can Oriana throw like a sheathed dagger to test her reflexes?
Sure.
Sure, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Roll, make me an attack roll.
Where the fuck? There's the throwing knife.
You're never gonna see the dagger again.
I'm gonna throw a G6 on that
leans, like, she just cocks her head a little bit to the left, and then dodges it. Haha. And then it almost, like, by the angle of it, hits Deep, who instinctually swats it away.
Oh.
See? Although I don't know if that was purposeful, but, you know, still got the reflex.
Honestly, more than I
Good
expected.
throw, better dodge.
That was not a good throw, I'll be completely honest.
And as Anushka said, she shoots better when she's off anyways, so can't waste it now, right?
That's why I threw the dagger at you, not at her. She's totally fine.
Yeah, Miss Secrets. Don't think I forgot that, by the way. But we'll get to that on the road, or later. So, we gotta be off. Kill some undead, no matter which way we go.
Yes.
I believe we're all in our faculties then.
Honestly, they could just sit on the horses anyways, so. You guys have
how
out
long
ideas.
are they gonna be out of it anyways?
I don't know. Depends. Changes from person to person.
Well, shit.
Tiffany's probably have a shorter time of it.
Yeah, that would make sense. Or be mildly racist, I'm not sure which one.
He gets a smirk and just shrugs. That's just what I heard.
Would Damon just like look over? And what about you? To the drow in the tower?
He just frowns under her mask.
It's so prevalent you can see it through the mask.
Yes. You might have to excuse Rojo. She's not from around here. And she's not fond on talking to anyone, really.
She's very sweet when you get to know her, though. If you get to know her.
Have you gotten to know her?
No.
How can you attest to this then?
You can tell these things.
She's nicer to Malcolm than to us.
Well, I mean, he seems a very nice sort, to be fair.
She kicks Akrak.
Akrak just kind of rubs his back.
Looks back to Malcolm. Then you vouch for her.
He looks up at the tower, locks eyes with her, and stares very intently, trying to gauge, and then looks back at you. Yes. Although, you guys are going underground. Give me a moment. He walks off and goes up the tower to talk to her.
Go ahead. I heard you inhale some air.
No, I heard that. I heard you inhale, so go on.
I hear you breathing.
I heard you
Continue.
breathe.
That's how I was about to say something.
The audacity.
If he breathes, he's a thought.
Alright, Malcolm, if you get to nat 20, Roger will consider going with you. Alright,
Yeah,
moving
Oh
on
my
with our
god, not
lives.
even close.
Moving
Not
on
in
with our lives.
Ballpark. You know what, I'm not gonna roll because I'm gonna roll good and then I'll roll shit for the rest of the day. So anyways.
You guys have already rolled shit for the day.
I know, but the good one's gotta be coming soon, right?
No.
Right?
Statistics has no memory.
I'm just gonna be walking around with everyone with detect magic.
Nosy.
Yes.
You see
Yes.
assorted magic items, magic users, magical weaponry, non-magical weaponry.
Just by chance, does anyone appear like they might be under a curse?
By chance, under a curse. No. Not a curse.
Keeps walking around. Okay, I'll say. Is there anything that might be picked up?
Let's see.
While they're weirdly looking around, can I just like look to Malcolm and kind of point my thumb at them? Like what?
At Thalen?
Yeah. What's your assessment on them?
Thalen? She worships Zorgia Fenizel, a true god of concord, or rather, discord and contradiction,
I picked up
and
that
progress.
Hmm.
She talks creepily. I don't fault her for it. She enjoys the world in a different way than any of us ever will. I can't fault her for that. Well, she has killed people before. I've discovered those in self-defense most of the time. And the times where it wasn't, I won't say whether or not it was justified. That is not my place. But I think it was. She means well.
Like Cesar, as you see like Thalen moving by, you definitely see some scales on the sarong at the side.
I'll trust your opinion. For the time being, at least.
I will not. Do not worry. I'm not going to be sending Théoden with you.
Thank God.
We have other business to attend to west of here, and she is a very capable combatant. Ulysses has his question in north. Roger, she's not going with you, but she is good on the ground. That is where her home is.
The big
Was.
surprise of the draw wasn't good.
What's a drow?
Yeah,
that's
what's a
good
drought?
point.
Drought.
I'd reject that.
Yeah,
statement.
what is
Shut
that,
up.
huh?
Fuck off!
None of you guys have ever heard that term before.
She's from underground.
Correct.
Like dwarves.
Like dwarves, deeper than dwarves, according to Al.
Impressive.
Indeed.
Deeper than a dwarf.
So she says. And trust me, she's not much of a liar. Well, mostly because she does not usually speak.
You can lie without speaking.
You can, but I have faith in her that she's not lying to us. So
Well, we shall be lucky to have her then. If she's good underground.
I don't know if she wants to go with you is the problem. Unless one of you wants to try to talk to her about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Sounds like a
He stands up.
miserable Okay, well.
Sigma just shakes his head like, that poor son of a bitch. Like, that poor dumb bastard.
That just mimics emotion.
Just like, dumb
So I can
bitch.
with you do this.
What's up?
Might I go with you?
Please do. The more the merrier.
Malcolm thinks on that, like,
I don't know about that.
Alan Chief. Good luck.
Thank you.
You guys go up the tower, and it's like a bit rickety because it's like a fucking years old tower. And she just looks at you guys.
On the way up, he whispers a prayer and casts guidance on himself.
Jesus help me, because I need it.
I keep forgetting that you went. You okay? I keep forgetting which subquest you actually are, and I'm like, yeah, he's this one. Wait. So, you guys go up the tower.
You are Roger, correct?
She just blinks at you once, looking very. She's glaring at you.
I hope I did not mispronounce the name. It's new to me.
Rodra.
My apologies, Rodra.
I was just about to correct him.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Ulysses tells us our path will lead us underground.
She blinks once at that.
That this is a domain that you are very familiar.
She blinks once at that.
We could use your expertise.
She doesn't blink at that.
In whatever way or shape that might be.
She turns her attention away from you and scans across the entirety of the compound, noting the large number of you, and then turns back to you. You don't need my help.
None of us have your knowledge.
Roll me persuasion. No, you guys don't need a nat 20. I just don't have stats for Malcolm. I figured it'd be a very difficult task.
All right. Gygax, please.
He's doing the thing. Yeah!
Hey!
Hey, that's pretty good. Damn, with a plus 10. You got a 9.
Yeah,
You
that's
got-
not a great roll.
You have a fucking 9. Ulysses, you want to roll too?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Before you do it, would Redain give a bardic or no?
Of course I would, yes.
Okay, so you got a D. It's a D8 now, right? 5th level.
It is, yeah.
Hell yeah! Let's go, boys! D8s.
Ooh.
Oh!
426?
I think it's a performance.
Performance, but it's still a good roll, anyways.
Yeah.
Is your persuasion any higher, or is it the same?
No, I don't have proficiency in persuasion or performance, so.
Okay, yeah, so it's the same number.
Nice.
Rojo stares at you guys, and Ulysses, it might be an intensely long stare, uncomfortably so, for you, if it weren't for the fact that she's done this before, and also you guys had to interact with Thalen on a daily basis. She looks at you, Redain. If you want my help, we do it my way. Got it?
I'm keen on using the expertise of all my advisors.
Then the first thing I'm going to tell you is ditch people on the surface. They're too many, they're too loud, and you don't want to get caught on the way out.
Understood.
Good. Let me speak to Malcolm. And she like walks past between you guys.
Roger,
She stops and looks over her shoulder at you.
thank you,
I don't need your thanks.
but I offer it anyway.
She walks up and begins muttering something in Elvish.
You did fantastically. Claps you on the shoulder, Redain.
Hey, the boys.
Axe there too, right?
Axe back of the fire, but if he wanted to be like a fucking rat that's following this whole time, I think that's a goblin.
I'm tempted, but also the fucking drow has kicked him on repeated. You know what? How about
She
this?
kicks you on the way out just for the
Yeah,
old.
but-
How about this? You were following like a little goblin rat that you are the whole time, but as you can hear, you know, her moving down the winding staircase of the wooden watchtower, you duck into the inner folds of the tower so as to get an obstacle for her to kick through. She really wants to kick you.
Can I try to stealth?
She takes the long way.
Yeah,
Long
real stuff.
way around.
It's literally, literally
That's
the fucking staircase is like this, down slopes. There's like a landing here, and then it curves, and then goes this way. What the fuck you mean the long way around? What the fuck does that even mean?
She goes through.
Anyways, as soon as you hear her movement, which is, she's usually really fucking sneaky and stealthy as a person. But you're also a sneaky son of a bitch. So as soon as you hear even the slightest hint of her approaching, you duck into the shadows underneath the watchtower. Like Tarzan when he was getting attacked by the jaguar. And then she walks away, having not noticed you. Mission accomplished. No kicking today.
He just like a little fist bump to himself. Yeah. Pops out.
And she goes over to Malcolm, and the two of them begin conversing.
On the way down, if
He'll
Ulysses
pop out. Yeah, he'll be around.
Yeah, you see or Akhtar, he's like, his head's like poking out from like the cross ridging of the watchtower's stairway.
already kicks it. No, I'm kidding.
Fucked up.
As he passes him by, he just pats Aktrek on the head and goes, "And you did fantastic as well."
I didn't even see him though.
Right? Fantastic, wasn't it? He's so good at that.
Depending upon your good eyes.
I have special eyes. Best as eyelashes that Redane.
My brand.
My brand. And he'll return to the fire.
Oh, I just realized you guys are still on the map, like.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were all with me this whole time. I was like, you guys are moving, but
Yeah, Crash has a feel.
yeah, shit, you right.
You played yourself like a fiddle.
You're just grabbing shit and they're like, yeah? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's wild. No. I see.
Hey, does Redane have like any like little small like shiny thing that's not like a coin on him?
Oh jeez, I don't know. Let me see what he is.
Or even like a bit of fabric that looks really pretty. Like just something that would occupy a small child, basically.
Oh yeah, he has a headband.
He has a headband?
Not on, but he carries
Okay.
it just in case of like a cloud
Fair.
or smoke.
Can I try to steal his headband?
You can try,
Like, can I
but
take
immediately you get caught by Marika.
Ah!
I would not try that, Goblin. Oh, now go on. If you need something to play with, she like reaches into like her satchel and she pulls out some caltrops. Have fun with these. Just don't set them in people's paths. People that you care about.
Let's see. There's definitely the thought crosses his mind of like setting them up for someone, and then she says not to. It's like, oh.
They're your friends, not mine.
Yeah.
It's up to you to betray their hope in you.
She like taps
Takes
aside.
your goblin hand and plops them down, and then lets go. And then goes back to talking with Vaso.
Just nodding.
Marika is very skilled at watching over children.
Looks at Zal, the grown child.
Zal is like trying to like get Arn to like pour the baked beans into his mouth like a fucking beer funnel or something like that. Like, come on, just do it. I'm not even tall enough to do it. Get on the platform. Why do you want to do this?
Crouch down. I'll crouch down. You get up.
I'm not fucking doing it.
Ulysses, might I ask you a question?
Oh, stops in his track. What is it?
You stated your purpose and what you're doing, but What is your dream?
My dream. I'm not sure I follow.
What is it that guides you through this life? What is it you want to acquire, obtain? What is it you want to do?
Puts a knuckle to his chin, looks down, deep thought. He says, "A life of celebration and revelry isn't enough for you."
It just. I understand that.
Do you?
He goes into like thought about it.
There doesn't have to be some grand scale goal one has to accomplish throughout their life. Sometimes the journey is the destination. That's what my father used to tell me.
Oh my god, he had a father? Such a
You're not a D&D character, impossible.
What the fuck?
Bastard.
See. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Thank you for asking.
Just
Now, come.
He just continues walking. Like,
Guess I'm
like a step in it.
I'm a little faster.
No, he's a monk. He's way faster than me.
He is indeed. Alright, so let me ask you guys, because we're definitely getting, it's almost 6 o'clock PST, 1 hour till then. You guys want to keep going, or you guys want to call it? I'm okay with going, because I'm apparently a workhorse when it comes to jamming. Lasting 12-hour session.
Bryn's gonna head out.
Yeah, we want to head out.
Go for it.
That's what the Aftermath channel's for, baby! Hey, Tingo.
Cat.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, if you want to go to bed, Ninja, don't let us keep you. I know it's late for you. I appreciate you sticking up for this long. But to the others of you, you guys want to call it there as well? Or have more conversation? Etc., etc. I know Vasa wants to bring up something to Redan.
Yeah, there's certainly something. 2 things I want to say. But,
Okay.
I'm not
You'll be
gonna
grading
leave,
slash
but
brushing
Silas is busy, so.
Axe has a very important mission of helping with this bean bullshit that's going on over here.
Very well. Fred, what about you? I don't know if you're not on vacation anymore, are you?
No, but a little bit more should be fine.
Okay.